The Morgan silver dollar was struck from 1878 until 1921 during its initial run, and no mint struck more than the iconic Mother Mint in Philadelphia. And tonight we have a trio of Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollars from the late 1890s that today have less than 2% of their entire mintage still known to exist in any condition whatsoever. I'm talking about the 1896, 1897, and 1898 Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollars. And all three of these coins tonight are still in beautiful, uncirculated condition despite being well over 125 years old. All three of these coins have less than 2% of their entire mintage known to exist today in any condition at all with NGC or PCGS. And just $69.95 per coin, we are at least $78 less than our nearest competition and as much as $95 less when we talk about that rare 1897 Philadelphia Mint issue. The first coin in this trio, the 1896, is item number 9051967. That's 9051967. The second coin in that trio, the 1897, is item number 9051968. 9051968. And the final coin in this trio, but certainly not the last or the least, is the 1898. And that is item number 9051845. It's 9051845. And out of this trio, that coin is actually the rarest today known because it has less than 1% of the entire mintage known to exist today in any condition whatsoever. But we'll break those numbers down in just a second. You can call in at 1-866-518-5933, or you can head over to our website if you don't want to use the phone tonight, and that's abccoins.com. And on the right-hand side of the page, you'll see a search bar. Head up to that and put 9051967 for the 1896P, 9051968 for the 1897, or 9051845 for the 1898. Whether you grab one or all three, you cannot go wrong with these incredibly rare Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollars from more than 125 years ago. Now, let's break down exactly how rare these coins are, because in many collectors' minds, due to the Philadelphia Mint striking significantly more Morgan dollars than the other three, they're considered the common date coins by many. But being the common date typically means they have a larger mintage than the other coins released that year. And while that typically is the case with the Philadelphia Mint, it is not always the case. And when you start talking about the late date Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollars, that's where the true rarities lie. And that's because the later date Morgan dollars struck at the Philadelphia Mints had significantly smaller mintages than the earlier years, and they also saw the most significant melt-offs of the group. And that's because in 1918, with the Pittman Act, there would be a great number of meltdowns of these iconic Morgan silver dollars. And when it came time to melting, the last coins struck were always the first ones to be melted down, and with the most abundant always being taken first. And that almost always meant that these Philadelphia Mint Morgan dollars simply did not stand the test of time. And at more than 125 years later, we truly see just how rare these coins are, and why I like to call this trio a modern-day collecting secret. A lot of people use that term, but with all three of these coins have less than 2% of their entire mintages still known to exist today in any condition. In 1896, the Philadelphia Mint would strike 9.9 million total Morgan dollars, a hair under 10 million. Yet despite that massive number of coins, PCGS and NGC today have certified in any condition whatsoever just 132,971 total coins. That's every grade they had, from the VGs all the way up to the stunning MS64s and 5s. When you compare that to the 9.9 million total mintage, it's just 1 in every 75 coins struck, in less than 1.5% of the entire mintage. It's actually just 1.3% of the entire mintage from 1896 at the Philadelphia Mint. When you can find the 1896 P with our competition, they want upwards of $155 for it. We are more than $85 less in the same beautiful uncirculated condition. Just 1 year later, they would see a massive drop in the total mintage. 1897 would see the Philadelphia Mint strike just 2.8 million total Morgan dollars. And even with that significantly smaller mintage, you see the population completely plummets. Just 47,461 are known to exist today in any condition whatsoever. That's only 1 in every 60 coins struck and less than 2% of the entire mintage. The actual number is 1.68% of the entire mintage from 1897 at Philadelphia is still known to exist today in this condition or better with NGC and PCGS. When you can find the 1897 with our competition, a true uncirculated coin would cost you upwards of $170. We are more than $100 less at just $69.95. And the final coin in this trio, the 1898, would have a total mintage that year of 5.8 million coins. And despite having 5.8 million total coins, less than 1% of that entire mintage is still known to exist today in any condition whatsoever with NGC or PCGS. We're talking 5.8 million total coins struck, yet just 55,953 are known to exist today. That is just 1 in every 105 coins struck. Incredibly rare. And as I said before, these are all considered common date coins. So let's compare those to other common date coins. Back in 1880 and 1881, the San Francisco Mint would strike more Morgans than anyone. So let's compare those to these. The 1880S has a known population today of 377,296. The 81S, even more than that, 602,655. 1883 and 1884 would see the O Mint become the common date coins. The 1883 O has a known population today of 311,281 total coins. And the 84 O, even more. Well over 500,000 known examples in any condition whatsoever today. Each of our coins are at least $78 less than our nearest competition and up to $100 less when we're talking about that 1897. Coins as rare as these for a value as good as this are not going to last long, and the phone lines are already completely backed up. If we have you on the line, please don't hang up. You do not want to miss out on this incredible deal. We will get to you as soon as we can. But with the lines backed up the way they are, it's time for us to move on. So let's see what's coming up next.